Hello friends, today we will be reviewing 4-Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferriss. This is very controversial book. Some people love it, some people hate it. The big idea, a lot of people find the big idea of the book very controversial, that you will become entrepreneur, you will set some incomes, and you will be working only 4 hour week in some paradise. Having said that, this book has some good points. So somebody who comes from different culture and working in different culture, I will give you my overview of this book. I was born in India and I work in USA. So this book is written by American author in American context, but some of the points are very good. A lot of us, we think, "Oh, we will work very hard. We will save every penny. And when we will get retired, our kids would be settled. We will go around the world, enjoy the life." He points out very nicely, are you sure? Would you be healthy enough by that time to go around the world? Are you not sure you will be on some wheelchair and hardly you could eat anything and walk around? So that is very good point to for me, that we don't have to have that kind of mentality. Oh, I hate my job. I will do the job I hate anyway. The good point is, he brings out, there's a new rich lifestyle. There's a new rich lifestyle. You don't have to be rich. You like the idea is you do the job you love and you keep taking breaks. When you're a lot of I have seen a lot of people, when they're switching job, they take 1 month break or 2 months break and they go for vacation. So idea is like, okay, you take some have the good idea is have your financial goals, how much money you want to keep for your, how much money you want to save for your retirement, how much money you want to keep aside for your kids education, and at the same time you can enjoy some life on a budget. You don't have to be super rich to go to Europe in some country. You can go on a budget. You can go around the world. You can go around you can you can travel around the world without getting broke. You can go on a budget. You need to take breaks. In USA, a lot of companies give you vacations and you have to use your vacation, otherwise you lose your vacation. I have seen a lot of people who were single, who have no responsibilities. They don't use their vacation. They're coming to office every day. And I'm thinking, my God, why don't you enjoy your life? Why don't you take your vacation? Go to some tour to Europe. As Timothy Ferriss said, you don't have to be millionaire. You can have a budget and you can enjoy your life. You can stay home, do some other your own project. You don't have to come to office. You don't have, you should be using your vacation. Second good point is he gives a lot of good productivity tips. I think this was the first book I came about 80-20 Pareto principle. According to this principle, your 20% effort will give the 80% results. I really use this principle in my work. I was able to deliver a lot of projects. I was working on a tool. Most of those scenarios were very easy. There were some minor scenarios which was very difficult to handle. So what I did, instead of handling this complex scenarios, I fixed the simple scenarios, like which covered most of the work. And for the complex scenario, I went to the business user and I asked, these are some complex scenarios, do you want us to handle? He said, let the customer ask about these features. And customers never asked for these features. And if I was doing whole work 100%, I would have wasted so much time. I was able to work this much work and give that many results. So 80-20 principle is very good, very good. You need to evaluate what are you doing, what are the works which are giving you the benefits. If you are if you are selling some products and whole your income is coming from 20% of the product, should you keep rest of 80% of the products in the shop? So that's a great principle. He rightly says the old productivity, just staying busy for the sake of busy, is not important. The important thing is you should be producing some results. It's okay if you are sitting, it's okay if you are not working on some useless things. Another thing he discussed about is Parkinson's law. According to Parkinson's law, if I give you 1 week for a task, you're gonna make it very complex and take 1 week. If I give you 1 day, you're gonna finish in 1 day and you're gonna focus on the important thing, not worry about the unimportant stuff. And I really like agile methodology in software development. It helps us to not to worry about too much unnecessary things. Just worry what customer wants and do it, deliver it. Another thing he talks about batching email. Don't check email after 5 minutes. Set up sometimes morning, evening, 4 times in a day where you check your email and answer your email. You can set some notification for your boss email to make sure that you are notified if your boss want to be answered immediately based on your boss nature. So the thing is, another thing good says today too much information is available. We have too much channels, news channels, so many newspaper. I used to read every opinion article on one subject. I don't do no longer. If there's something very interesting happening, I watch only that. I don't watch all the TV. If some of my friends recommend me some TV show, I only watch those TV shows. And generally they are good. That's what he's saying. Let other people do the research. Let other people watch every TV series on Netflix, on TV, and tell you which are the good. And you watch only the good. Don't waste time watching some useless stuff. The third thing, you may hate Timothy Ferriss, or you may hate him or like him. One thing you cannot deny, he's daring. He dared to write a book in his 20s on productivity, and nobody was willing to publish his book. He had a very hard time to publish his book, and this is one of the bestseller books of all time. Be brave, take calculated risks, ask for forgiveness. The good tip he gives is ask for forgiveness, don't ask for permission. So if there's some task which cannot threaten your job security, is minor task, take a calculated decision, take some chances, take some initiatives. One game he went for Chinese wrestling and he won the gold medal. And it's not he just found out a loophole in the game that if you push people out of the ring, you win the game. A lot of people thought this is dishonest. I think it's out of the box thinking. It is trying out new stuff. So friends, there are a lot of good tips in this book about productivity, and a lot of things to think about. So do check out this book. Do read this. It's a easy to read, fun to read, and have some good productivity tips. So friends, if you like this video, watch my other videos in business book playlist. Also like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel for your regular updates. Connect with me on LinkedIn and Twitter, especially LinkedIn. If you like small summaries of the video, I will be posting a lot of small summaries of the video on LinkedIn. Thanks again.